All right, let's get you sworn in. Raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States, as interpreted by my immediate superiors in the IAA. My duties may include interrogation, phone tapping, suppressing reports, inventing reports, paying bribes, taking bribes, the trafficking of drugs and arms, the misappropriation of funds, and lying to the American people whenever strategically necessary. So help me God. I'll take your silence as an enthusiastic consent. Congratulations. Welcome to the IAA, Agent. Earpiece working? Good. But because your first assignment begins immediately, I've sent you some coordinates. Get moving, and I'll brief you en route. Okay, let's start with the publicly available facts. The global price of oil per barrel is through the roof. Gas prices at the pump are off the charts. And the agency has been granted unlimited resources to get the situation under control. What the public don't know is that, behind the scenes, this is nothing more than a good old-fashioned criminal conspiracy to fix prices. And we have a leading suspect, the Duggan family. Diamond casino owners and big players in oil and gas. You're headed to the current residence of one Mason Duggan. He's the younger brother of Thornton, who runs a casino. Your assignment is to give my team access to his private files. You're going to give my team remote access to Duggan's personal computer. Now, if there's something there that links the Duggans to price fixing, they'll find it. I've given you access to our standard issue hacking software on your phone. You're probably familiar with the program. We've been going third party with this stuff for years. Good job. Oh, this data is a smoking gun, and the Duggan's fingerprints are all over it. It doesn't tell us how they're doing what they're doing, but get this. They're striking a deal to acquire something from those clowns at the Bureau. I can't tell what it is exactly, but we need to get our hands on it before the Duggans do. We have a couple of stops to make. The Duggans have been given 2 collection points by the Bureau. One is at their HQ, the other's at a seized contraband depot across town. You can choose what to hit first. I'll work up some options while you're en route. So, the Bureau HQ might look like it can't be infiltrated, but take it from me, it can. As for the depot, it's essentially just an evidence room. It'll be long, but that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, we've come up with an access point. Yeah, they have external contractors going in and out all day. Some kind of maintenance work. Now, we sent the location of one of their work sites. Find some of their uniforms. If you're surprised the FIB are tangled up in this, you shouldn't be. Yeah, there's almost no species of un-American activity the Bureau hasn't undertaken at some point. You ever hear of Steve Haynes? Yeah, tip of the iceberg. Do you have something? Honestly, it doesn't need to be much with these guys. Now get in there and head upstairs. Remember, you're supposed to be there. Look calm, look confident, look bored. I'm obligated to inform you that you have been given a standard-issue GPS tracking device. Nothing personal, just so we can follow your progress.
Okay, on you go.
Be careful. If they see you outside the construction area, they'll smell a rat. Now, we've been combing through the files we got from Duggan, and it looks like there are 2 items at this location. A tablet and some kind of miniature data storage device. See if you can find them. Have the items? And still incognito? Huh, not bad. Yeah, we'll make an agent out of you yet. And now get the hell out of there. That's that. Now get over to the evidence depot. Here's a primer on the Duggan family. You might as well know what you're up against. They're from Texas. Petrochemical tycoons. Hence, their interest in fixing gas prices. The family patriarch, Avery, was killed in mysterious circumstances during the family takeover of the Diamond Casino a few years ago. His son Thornton now runs the show. Mason is new in town. Now, pay attention. They might look and sound stupid, but these people are highly dangerous. Tread carefully. All right, you're near the depot now. There shouldn't be much security, but I strongly advise you to definitely do something about the alarms. You find the building's external fuse boxes, blow them, and you should be able to get inside without a fuss. Tells me you got all the alarm should be down. Are you inside? The items you're looking for appear to be an external hard drive and some kind of VR headset. Those are the only items you have authorization to remove. Did you get them? Okay, then get out before you break anything. All right, we have all the jigsaw pieces we need. Now drop them off at this location, and we'll start working out how they fit together. Did I mention the slush fund? Your first rule of fieldwork, keep your assets well incentivized. Welcome to the IAA. And from here on out, forget the official narrative. Lose the tinfoil hat. This is how the world really works. The hottest summer on record. International price-fixing conspiracy. A crime family of billionaire Texans running around doing deals with the Bureau. It's some mysterious contraband technology that's going to be used to screw American consumers even harder than they've already been. Needless to say, this is only the beginning. Pack some sunscreen and keep your calendar clear.
Right, there we go. Looking good.
Good work today, Agent. Yeah, we'll get the lab rats to work on this and I'll be in touch. Aside from the worst heat wave in living memory, we're looking at systemic corruption and a conspiracy to defraud the American public. In the meantime, your little visits to the Bureau sent them into full-scale crisis mode. We've got surveillance drones all across the city. There's no way we can operate while we're being watched. The agency does the watching. Find those drones and hack them. If we can trace them back to a base of operations, maybe we can find another clue to what the Duggins are up to. And don't worry about compensation. We've got a fund at the agency that's specifically ring-fenced for keeping our colleagues at the Bureau in line. drones are being run from a motel. Now get over there and let's see what we can find. Some advice from somebody who spent a lot of his professional life dealing with these stuffed shirts. Be prepared. Sounds like no one's there. There must be a computer of some kind to control the drones. Can you get me access to it? Perfect. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Oh boy. Oh, these planes are... Oh no, get out! It's a trap! Repeat, exit the building immediately! Agent, do you copy? Agent! Agent, report in! Can you hear me? The motel room was a trap. The oldest trick in the Bureau's book. And they throw you into an unmarked IAA vehicle, blow it up, and make it look like one of our field ops went bad. You don't have long. Defuse the bomb and bring the van to us. We're gonna need it as evidence if this operation goes south. I don't suppose there's a red wire and a blue wire. That would be too goddamn simple, right? Give me a minute. Okay, I've spoken to one of our explosive experts, and she says your best defusal strategy is to rotate the bomb's mirror system to guide its lasers to destroy the blue data packets only. Leave the red ones up and running. If you destroy those, you're gonna make things a lot harder for yourself. damn thing going off. Been out to humiliate us at every turn. This is typical of the kind of show they Improvisation, adaptation, sheer blind luck. Throwing some heat stroking. That's the formula. Good work. I'll be in touch. Okay, here are your coordinates. Agent Johnson is our principal undercover asset in the Duggan organization. Her disappearance is a major threat to our investigation. I need you to track her down. She keeps a garage across town. Let's start there. Are you there? Have a look around. Anything that might tell us what happened to her. Bingo!
Did Bernard send you?
Did she just call me? Tell her it's a disciplinary matter.
We need to get out of here, now. Sit ready. We have two groups of hostiles. Cartel soldiers, possible links to Marabou's Grande, and Duggan personnel. Both highly dangerous. They are hostile to each other and us. We need to evacuate this area and regroup. Stat. Shot!
Get her out of there. And remember, local law enforcement are not in the loop for this operation. You're on your own. Just don't get caught.
Nowhere to go.
Good shooting!
When I get the signal, shoot this asshole. Locked and loaded. Take him out!
Oh, come on! Damn. I thought I was dead back there for sure. How the heck did you find me? Recent GPS logs in my car? That was good work. They told me I was heading to a deal. Figure it's business as usual. No clue they'd made me. I just had time to map it out. The next thing I know, there's a black bag over my head. I think they were trying to sell me as leverage to the cartel. I don't know what the hell happened. The deal went south, people started dropping left and right. You got there just in time. Shit. So are you new? I don't recognize you. Thank you anyway. Just give me a second to get my shit together, okay? So I'm guessing you're on the Duggan op? Let me tell you, this stuff goes deep. Way deeper than our models predicted. It's got Bureau written all over it. I was so close to putting it all together before my cover got blown. Anyway, here's what I can tell you. The Duggans are putting together some kind of next-gen computer software. That's how they're fixing the price of gas. This thing is exploding backwards everywhere, including the goddamn Ballsack data center. It's manipulating trade prices, supply, demand, shipment delays, rating agencies, public oversight mechanisms, you name it. It's even pushing panic buying using bots on social media. The Duggans already have most of the tech they need, and they're out to buy even more from the FIB's confiscated items. Whatever's going on, we need to move on it fast. We've got a lot of heat. Lose them now. We can't have local law enforcement all over this. Clearance to mow down civilians. I feel a little faint. Could you take me to the hospital? Debrief's gonna have to wait. Thanks. Again. Hopefully my intel fills in some of the blanks. I'm sure you'll get a copy of the mission report.
Good work today. Now, having successfully undertaken fieldwork in temperatures of over 100 degrees, I'm giving you a direct order to take a shower before your next report for duty. But for today, that was some fine work, Agent.
Oh, come on! Hey, did you even pass the agency driving course? Are you trying to get us killed? Eyes open! Eyes on the road! Watch it! Oh, come on! Hey, did you even pass the agency driving course? Are you trying to get us killed? Eyes open! Eyes on the road! Find out! Thanks.
It's still hot as hell out there, but at least now we're on the offensive. The Duggins are moving their precious AI hardware to a safer location. Thanks to Agent Johnson, we have a tracker on the Duggins van. GPS trace incoming.
Send like a python that's too big for your house, and you set it loose in a schoolyard with children. That python's gonna wrap us up around kids, and now you have...
Damn it. GPS is all over the place. And it's not just the heat. The tech guys are telling me that this kind of interference is consistent with a signal jamming zone, run through multiple independent antennas. As long as they're operational, we can only give you an approximate search area for the van. If you can take the antennas down, we should be able to get a proper trace on the vehicle. To the trouble of setting up this signal jamming network, you can bet they've gone to the trouble of guarding the antennas. Be careful. One step closer. Good. as GPS interference come between us and our objective. If anyone's using underhanded methods to manipulate global oil markets, it's gonna be the IAA, goddammit. We've been doing it for decades, and we're not about to lie down and take this for some Texan upstarts with a shiny new piece of AI. That's better. Resource-rich fledgling democracies my entire career just to sit this one out. Whatever bonus is gonna motivate you today, you will get it, I promise.
I hear you. Cocksucker! You have to leave right now! This area is private! Dick! Jesus! He's out!
Okay, one less jammer to worry about. soon.
You fuck with the wrong soldier! Don't fuck with me! Find some cover! Here I come! He's down! Medic! Watch it! We're receiving fire! Go, go, go! You mess with the wrong man! Die! I'm changing clips!
there. I'll be in touch once our guys have run their analysis. Clifford. Unbelievable. It seems Mr. Hertz's genocidal AI is the turd that just won't flush. Leave it to the Duggins to come and scoop it out of the bowl. Then go to the construction site at the Mile High Club. Mason Duggan is making a deal with the Bureau for whatever Clifford tech they still have. Okay, these are the same FIB drones we ran into before. Let's use the back door you hacked to take a look around. Okay, pretty much as we expected. Now where's Mason Duggan? Bingo, Mason Duggan. Yeah, I don't recognize the other guy, but he's definitely FIB. You can tell from the 5-foot pole up his ass. The Clifford Drive must be in that case. That is our primary objective. Is that clear? Elevator looks like our best option. You'll need a key card. One of their men must have one. You can destroy the drones or lay low. Just don't let them spot you. These things are weaponized. Trust me, it's not a headache you want. That's as far as it goes. You'll need to find another way to get to the top. Let me tell you something, Agent. This would never have happened on the agency's watch. Avon Hertz has been dead for nearly half a decade. His company dismembered. His assets seized. But oh no, not on the FIB's watch. Yeah, they've been collecting leftover Clifford tech for years, under the guise of national security. And all the time selling it to the highest bidder, Mason Duggan. Calling you assholes to really bring civilization to its knees. Interrupt that deal at all costs. Go, go, go!
I'll cover you! Man down! I'll get him down! Shield yourself somehow! Inbred moron! Get to some cover! Screw you! You're dead!
Duggan is on the move. He has the case. Don't lose him.
Over here, we got a man down! You got shit ready!
He's outbound. Repeat, Duggan is outbound. Get after him. We cannot lose that case. Finish this. You have a field warrant for the death of Mason Duggan. Finish this. You have a field warrant for the death of Mason Duggan. Effective immediately. Bring me that case.
Show's over! Where is he?
special slush fund set up for the compensation of whoever returns to Clifford Hardware into government hands. I'm hoping to pay out of it today. Wrapping this thing up is like a cool glass of water on a damn hot day. You know, I'll let my guard down and say that for a known criminal element, you make a fine IA agent. It's like you become one of your predecessors. You can't always tell who the good guys are. And wear it with pride. You'll be happy to know your country pays in cash. Agent, your final mission coordinates are at the top of Mount Chiliad. Specifically, the late Mr. Hertz's personal silo. I left an agency helicopter for you if you want to travel on a company dime. Put this thing to bed for good. That means any trace of Clifford software on the original servers must be eliminated. No data remnants, no residual algorithms, no magnetic representations, nothing. Flying an agency helicopter. Yeah, back in the Special Actions Division. Our goal was to use black helicopters in a series of poorly concealed clandestine operations with a view to generating a conspiracy theory among the radical elements of the general public. And we made sure every crank and crackpot nationwide was jabbering about black helicopters in every call-in show on air. Yeah, boy, let me tell you, once you got a good conspiracy theory off the ground, there's nothing you can't plausibly deny. Yeah, these days, we do the same thing with a few leaked photos and a Life Invader bot farm. The original destruction of the Clifford program relied heavily on its mobile cloud servers. Now, there was some basic infrastructure and remnants of the source code on the servers in Mr. Hertz's silo, but not enough to worry about. Our tech guys did their analysis. They deleted what they could, firewalled the rest, and turned off the power. Now, the site you're entering has been mothballed and locked down by the agency ever since the death of Mr. Hertz. Once you're inside, restore the power. I've given you software that'll clear any data remnants from the local servers. We hit each one locally, and we're in the clear. We've unlocked it specifically for this mission. Okay, good. Now, job one. Find the manual override to restore power. If not, it's possible we blew some fuses during the decommissioning process. There'll be some spares. Go take a look around. Once this mission is complete, you'll get the standard end of project bonus for preventing the collapse of our delicately balanced global order. Seen the juggernauts yet? Creepy, aren't they? One of Mr. Hertz's cybernetic weapon systems. Yeah, don't worry, they're all offline. They shut down when Clifford died. Or whatever the hell an AI does when you fry its brain. Or whatever it has instead of a brain. I don't know. Good work. Now get to the servers. Server torched using the software I put on your phone. When you get close to the server, it'll overwrite any residual data as long as you stay in range. It'll also make a final extractable copy of the Clifford data, which will be held by the app on your phone. Your final assignment will be to deliver that copy to me. Firewalls were taken down as part of our previous operation here. This is just our internal security we're getting past here. So this shouldn't take long. Okay, that's the first one done. Is everything okay down there? Our remote monitoring of the systems just went crazy. Search and destroy behavior pattern. Stay calm, Agent. Do not lose sight of the objective. Wipe those goddamn drives. forever, except for the backup on your phone. Which, by the way, is now the single most dangerous and valuable hard drive on the planet. Bring it back. back here. Promptly. much the right hands. With this at our disposal, we'll be in a position to readjust the price of gas, without resorting to the old playbook of assassinations, false flags, and rigged elections. Even this old agency's gotta move with the times. You see? All for the greater good. Justified your reputation. Your final payment is clearing now. Go buy yourself a cold beer. You've earned it.